Trying to see if I got the comments on. Yeah. Hey guys, come on in. Let's finish up this video. And then we're gonna turn my TV down. Y'all come on in. Go ahead and start liking and sharing. I got to get my likes up. What did I do with it? Let's see. Y'all come on in. Let me see. Let's do this. I learned how to work this laptop. All right. Don't hear nothing. sound on. Here to read the comments. Yeah, the chat is on. Y'all come on in and share and like. Let's get these numbers up and let's get started. I was in between subjects or things I want to talk about. So I said, let me go ahead and finish it up. My content with Nature Boy. And then we're going to talk about some more stuff, honey. There's some stuff going on here on YouTube, streets and Facebook streets. And I think it's a non-ending saga. I think we're going to continue on seeing spin-offs with this saga. And that's what we're going to end up doing. And so there's going to be a lot of us that's going to cover that. And unfortunately, we thought it was over. But it seemed like it's not going to be end. That's unfortunate because we was looking forward to Robert. He's been vindicated, and we was looking forward to him co-parenting with his child. We was looking forward for all of those things, and we see that it's just not gonna work the way we thought it was gonna work because there's so many miserable women that's out here don't have nothing else better to do with their time, with their life. They lonely, they depressed, they miserable. And so that's what we're seeing now. We keep seeing these spin-offs and these out of control women that just don't have no life. If they had it going on, this would not be a topic. So we're going to see. I think this saga is going to continue on for a minute. And I think we're going to continue to cover it. Unfortunately, because really I wanted to move on because I have a dog in this fight. I have a dog in this fight with Nature Boy, So I wanted to cover that. But it seemed like, these miserable women don't want this stuff to end. And we see how the recruiting is starting. And if y'all could think about one of the lives that Jim Beam was over there when she first started, she said, hey, the wife needs a bigger TV. I don't know if people remember that, but she was saying, hey, she need a bigger team because she kept saying 52 content creators, right, came at me. They came at me, right? And so Jim Beam said, hey, you need a bigger support system. You need a bigger team. So what we're seeing right now is this bigger team being built over there by these miserable fleas. I don't call them bees. I'm going to call them fleas. And so this is what we're seeing. I wanted to cover and move on to Nature Boy because, like I said, I got a dog in this fight. But this saga, they just want to continue to keep it up because, number one, we have people that's in their feelings, people that's been hurt by this saga, sort of speak, so they say, right? And so they launching out, and they're ill, they're mean, they spirits, they hearts are ugly. And so this is what we're seeing now. And again, all this being recruited by the wife. And that's why people don't realize is that even though she found a silent partner, even though she said, I am a silent partner here, I haven't done nothing, I haven't said nothing, and y'all got to remember, Every video these content creators have put out here, right? New Pop, Amber, you know, D-Ham, all these content creators, what's the name? Latay's World. All these content creators have put out videos, countless of videos of her saying, hey y'all, I can't control these people. I don't give them no information. As a matter of fact, I'm not in these hate groups. I'm disassociate myself with them. But on the low, she lying. So, we cannot again exclude. We cannot again exclude her. You know what I'm saying? Because she is the hive. You ever think about a beehive? There's a queen bee that if you don't kill that queen bee or unalive that queen bee, they go and recruit more bees. And so this is what we're seeing. We're seeing them recruiting more bees because the queen need them. So the queen is summoning. The queen is summoning them. Hey y'all, go and get more people. I don't care where you get them from. I don't care what kind of walk of life they have, right? I don't care if they don't have no place to live. I don't care if they lights get ready to turn off. I don't care. Their situation is none of my concern, right? The queen is saying, hey, I have need of them. I have need of these bees, right? So they're recruiting people, right? And then we got an old dog over here that's been hit. I'm talking about Jim Beam. We got an old dog over there that has been hit, right? And she's over here just barking and barking and barking, working day and night because number one, nobody paid her no attention. It's these women that's lonely, right? It's these women that don't have nothing to lose. It's these women that say, I have a soft life. I don't need none of this. It's these women that say, I don't need Facebook money. I don't need YouTube money. I don't need TikTok money because I got a soft life, right? It be them. It be them that comes along here and spill out hatred, right? They spill out hatred. And so this is what we're seeing. We're seeing a bunch of women now that's saying, hey, we're going to recruit as many women that we can recruit because, the mission have not been accomplished. Okay? The mission has not been accomplished. The whole mission is to take down RH. The whole mission is to end his career. The whole mission is to keep him from seeing his daughter, to keep him from being successful, right? That's the whole mission, right? And so now, like I said, they're recruiting these women. I want to move on. Don't get me wrong. I want my content to be refreshed. I want my content to be renewed. But again, you got a bunch of old women over there. They just won't leave well enough alone, right? And the type of heart that I have, I just can't sit back and see innocent people being drugged through the mud, okay? Now, I'm going to say this. Regardless of what Jeannie and RH had going on, that was between them two, right? You don't see him coming up here talking about her until she started all this for 2 months. 2 months you went on a rant and a rave here on Facebook, right? Now you say, hey, y'all, follow me on YouTube. I ain't done. Follow me on TikTok. I ain't done, right? All because you got your feelings hurt. All because you've been let down. All because you didn't get what you wanted to get, which was the man. We all knew that was the reason why you went hard for him. We all knew how you deep down felt for him, right? But when you saw him in that parking lot, right? And you saw him bringing on Miss Season, the day that he brought her in in that parking lot with a kiss, your whole mind shift. You shift in. You shift in because you see that another woman got what you wanted. Another woman is in that man's arms. Another woman is on that man's lips. So you couldn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. Now we got a dog over there that's been hit that's barking. Okay. So this is the type of spirits that I keep telling y'all. My platform, I'm going to bring it to you as a Christian's point of view. And what we see is unclean spirits now. They don't went so far. They don't care that the devil is using them. They could care less, right? Every now and then they want to bring up God in their mess, right? That's when I have a real major concern with that. When they bring God's name up in their mess. You know, you can't tell me that when you bring something out of your mouth, you know it's coming out to hurt or to harm somebody, right? And out of the same mouth, you want to come and talk about the Lord is blessing you or the Lord is your God, right? It don't work that way. I have a problem with that. And this is the problem that we're having. I don't know if they had problems in their childhood, because a bunch of this I think is childhood behaviors, things that haven't been dealt in their childhood. Same thing I want to talk about with Nature Boy, but I see I'm not even going to be able to get in that tonight because again we got a bunch of ungrateful. She's ungrateful. She got 24K followers over there. You know what I'm saying? The wife was ungrateful. She got what, 3 million followers over there. These some ungrateful women, right? They can't tell me that this man's name don't hold no weight, okay? Because if his name didn't hold no weight, why you got his name in your mouth? You know what I'm saying? Why you still got that man's name in your mouth? I don't care if I don't got but one viewer. I'm gonna get my content out. You know, let me tell you something. We have got to realize, us as women, what make us look bad, what make you in a lonely life, not having the person or not having a man in your life, is because of the things you're displaying. When a man see how you downgrading another man, taking another man through, they ain't going there. They're not gonna sit at your table. They ain't gonna take their head off on your bookshelf. They ain't going there at all. The reason why is because they see how you move. They see how you move. This what makes it so hard. This what makes it so hard for women. I'm talking about innocent women to get a good man, because we downgrade these men, we tear them apart, and then we say, hey, we want a loving man, right? We want a man, we want to bring in our house our king, right? But what you did in his past relationship affected him because of what you said and what you done. So we got to realize as women, if we want good men in our life, we got to know how to treat them. Because ain't no man gonna come in your house and sit at your table and they see you, your mouth you can't contain. You call them everything under the sun. A man want to be lifted up just like you want to be lifted up. A man want his queen, right, to acknowledge he is the king of that house, right? Because that was given to him by the Father, which is God. That right that these women are trying to take away from our age or any other man that's going to come in contact with them, because they are hurt. These women are hurt. They got a deep hurt that some man done came along and done to them, right? So they have not been healed from that. That's number one. And they move on to other relationships. They move on to other relationships and they bring that same baggage. So anytime that man do the least thing, they leash out everything that's been done to them from their former relationships, right? So women, go heal. Get somewhere and sit down and heal. Ain't a good man, I don't care. I don't care how good you look, right? Your attitude stinks. Your attitude make you ugly, regardless of how much makeup you put on, regardless of how much lipstick you put on, regardless of all the beautiful clothes you might got. Your attitude make you ugly. Your attitude make you stink. Okay? So we need to check ourselves. We think it's all fine and dandy. We think it's all good, right? That we can tear down a man with our mouth, realizing that same mouth, you want to say sweet nothings to him, right? How can this be? In the book of James, it said, how can you bring sugar, sweetness out of your mouth, and then out of the same mouth, you curse? You can't bless a person and then curse them at the same time, right? We need to get back to the basic as women. Get somewhere in here because, again, either you got father issues or you got mommy issues. It's something going on there. It's something going on there that's causing you to act the way you act, right? And what's happening is we're seeing it being displayed. You think that you're hurting someone because you downgrading and talking to them like they're scum of the earth. You think you're hurting them? No, you're hurting yourself, because what is happening is it's causing your heart. It's causing your heart to continue to be bitter, and it's causing your heart to continue to be black. It's causing your heart shame, right? Because just as good as you put out the hurt, just as good as you can degrade somebody else is doing it to you, right? I wanted to end this saga. I didn't want to talk anymore about it. But I can't sit back as being who I am, right? To see innocent blood to be out here displayed. Listen, let the man go on about his business and live his life. There is no way, there is no human, there is no ability that you have that you think that you can break this man. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I don't care how many bees you recruit. I don't care how many bees. Hey, no more drama. I don't care how many bees you recruit. You is not going to hurt this man, right? You is not going to break this man. Because you have not been given the ability to. You have not been given the power to. That's number 2, okay? So you could spread all the hatred all over this internet. And guess what? It's making you look bad. Again, all this thing stems from the queen bee. She's not silent over there. Trust me, that queen is not silent over there. That queen is giving them information, because let me tell you, we have been seeing here certain things that's been let out here on Facebook from Jim Beam that the queen is giving her. So guess what? We know she's not silent. These are the type of behaviors she does. This is the type of stuff she does. She throws a rock and she hides her hand. She recruit people. You remember early in the saga, this woman, question B, is the most. That's right. The queen bee is the most hurt. She is the most hurt. Early on in the saga, do y'all remember her? Y'all remember her saying, listen, I can't stop this person from doing their platform, but you gave them the green light. You told them to go after your husband, your ex now. You told them to go after them. You gave them information, and you're still giving information. I don't care how much the queen lays up in another man's arm, she's still hurt. I don't care what they say. They can say, hey, she moved on. She don't care nothing about him. She loved Gaynell. Okay? She's in love with Gaynell. But if you're in love with another man, then your mouth wouldn't be on another man. Listen, there is no way. There is no way. I've been married to my husband 21 years, right? There is no way I'm going to lay beside my husband, right? Who I say I love, and then I got another man on my mind constantly. That means I'm depriving him. I'm fooling myself, right? I'm fooling because what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's in you? What's in you going to come out eventually. So guess what? This saga ain't over. That queen's still over there recruiting bees. And every time she recruit these low life, right? Every time she recruits, you notice they can't be no more high than her, right? You notice that everyone that she recruit, she made them stop. Not a single word. Exactly. The queen ain't dead. Listen, the only way this saga is going to really end, and we're going to see this, I promise y'all. I promise y'all. Again, I want to change my stuff, but I can't. I just cannot sit back and see this going on. What's going to happen? And mark my words when I tell you this, because I'm a true prophet. I want to tell you that. What's going to happen is one of them ones, one of the top dogs that she recruit is going to turn. It's just like y'all see. Watch now. Just like y'all seeing Jim Beam turn on RH, one of them going to turn on her. One of the top dogs. Now you watch what I'm telling you. You watch what I'm telling you. The only reason why she really stay connected to them, because she done fed them a lot of information that they can use on her. She done fed them a lot. See, the queen, when she get close to you, she gonna give you but a little bit of information at a time. But this queen right here, she ain't holding back nothing. Her mouth's so big. Y'all seen the receipts of Dawn. Y'all seen the receipts of Dawn and how Dawn came and displayed everything that she gave and entrusted Dawn with. She don't stop. Trust me. She don't talk about all her business. Every bit of it. So she got to, so to speak, she got to have certain ones still on the team. She still got to ride with certain ones because she don't know. She don't know at any time they can flip on her. And some of them have already started flipping, but it's behind the scenes. See, we see all the content creators over here has really shifted their content, or really turned on one another at one point in time, right? We had, and we still got a lot of stuff that's going on. We see ours out in the open, which make it look ugly, right? But theirs is flipping too. You about to see it. I promise you. I promise you. Because not every bee that she's recruiting over there is for her. Let me tell you, you have to watch the people that you connect with. You have to watch the people that you call, that you trust with your information, because them be the ones. They ain't got nothing to lose. Have nothing to lose. Them be the ones that'll flip the script. Them be the ones say, hey, I got your number, girl. You know what? You better share this, or you better say this, because I got your number, right? Them be the ones you be done gave all your vital information in business to, right? Because it got so bad that we knew how much she made a month on Facebook. That lets you know that her mouth is so huge that she don't hold back no information, right? She looking for a friend that she could trust And everybody that she come in contact with, right, they flip on her. Everyone that she gives certain information to, they flip on her. Why? Because they see how she moves. And let's talk about Gaynell. Let's talk about him for a minute. Everybody don't shift their content on that. We know, allegedly, that he's still over there abusing her. They don't want to talk about that. When RH got vindicated, when that thing came about with them scratches on that neck, honey, they hushed for a while. They had to recruit, right? Because that was a hard hit. What the content creators over here has got to realize that they are stronger together. They are stronger. They had such a strong, powerful team, right? Together. But what happened was the enemy came in. The enemy came in. And when the enemy came in, he shifted the whole thing. And we right back to where we started. Right back. When they were strong together, we had all this that we got going on. Yeah, there was a little bit of different ones on here. Every time he would go live, you hear different ones. But this man can't even get gigs hardly no more. Every time he do a skit with somebody, they call him. They call him to see, especially with the trucking company. The RH owned that. The Robert Hampton owned that. It's got back bad. It's got right back to where we started. Right back there. Yeah. Why? Because we let up the gas. We hit the brakes on this thing. Everybody said, let's stop. Cool it. Let's ship our content. And then the bees over there, the fleas over there say, hey, yeah, we stopped too. Yeah, we quit too. All the while they know they didn't. All the while they was over there just laughing because they knew the plot and they knew they had the plan in place to continue to tear this man apart. But let me tell you something. The ones that's plotting against RH, right? The ones that's plotting against Robert Hampton, he needs to stop it. He needs to. That's the point. We back again. No more drama. We're back again to where we started. A man that didn't have a voice. You remember? It seemed like he is more conservative. He needs to get out of the conservative role because everybody's not going to sit here and speak and try to help, even though we see people tearing in him. He gonna have to step up and start doing like his sister. Latoya don't play with them people. She ain't playing. They talked about her child. But you remember they said children are off limits, especially when it came down to the wife's children or the ex-wife children. They wanted children off limits. Y'all don't talk about the children, but they off limits, right? Y'all hit that like button and share this live. We need to get these numbers up. Y'all don't talk about the children because they off limits. We don't want to do that. But here they is. They talking about Latoya's little girl again. Because y'all remember, Amara talked about her little girl. Now we got Jim Beam over there talking about her little girl. But y'all remember when somebody was talking about her little white chick over there, she claimed she was ready to go to court and all that for her children. So you got to remember the seed that you put out there. I think he enjoys it because it brings views, but that isn't good because exactly. Have we even heard any more about this revenge porn information? Have we even heard any more about that? Have there been any more talk about the revenge porn. All we heard that she was charged. We ain't heard about another court date or anything about that. So what's the scoop on that? You know, what's the scoop on I think Latoya was taking her to court for certain things. Like somebody need to make an example. Somebody need to make an example again. Y'all know how it is with the bees, with any kind of beehive, right? Y'all know how this thing works. If you kill the queen bee, all the bees will fly. They're scattered. They're scattered looking for another bee, looking for another queen. I'm sorry, looking for another queen, right? Because we don't kill the bee. No. And that's the sad part. No more drama. That is the sad part. Is it's nerve wracking. I mean, we can talk about. Don't get me wrong. It brings views. It brings content when we talk about this stuff. But it also drains you. You know what I'm saying? It come a point where you say, "Hey, what are you doing about this certain situation?" We over here, we're your supporters. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to see certain things because we support you. You know what I'm saying? So my thing, if he likes this or enjoys this, then it's like my hands are tied. Like you want to just quit. But what's in you when you start seeing certain things, you want to shake that person and say, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Jeannie. She knows she's wrong, doing the things she's doing. Now Latoya said, hey, meet me at court because she is tired. When you get so tired of stuff, you will make a move. So I'm going to agree with you on certain things. No more drama. I told you my content is not going to be just one-sided. No, because if I say something about Brianna, then I'm going to say something why he's doing this wrong too. You know what I'm saying? So if this is what he's doing to get likes and views, that's wrong. Like, that's crazy. That's just like using your supporters. And that's why they keep hitting at him the way they hit at him. Then there's a time. Let me see. It's not fair to the content creators that's speaking up. Because exactly. I got on here tonight to talk about, Nature Boy, to tell y'all some more information on that, because I noticed that some of y'all was liking the content with that. But when I start seeing stuff like that, especially with Latoya, when her little girl, that's a sticky situation. That's something that shouldn't be talked about or aired out, because again, later on in life, even though that little girl's 15 right now, and I know Latoya is not allowing her to have Facebook, or when she gets older, she's gonna get a Facebook page, and that's the first thing she's gonna see is, hey, my business is out here. You know what I'm saying? That girl has got peers that she go to school with that's gonna probably know it's her. Oh, I didn't know this happened to you, girl. And you don't know if that's gonna bring depression to this little girl. You don't know what it may do to this little girl's life. You understand? So that's the point. When we say kids are off limits, we need to keep the kids off limits. Period. If you got a problem with an adult, then you handle it with that adult. Leave that child out of it, because again, when she get older and she see this content on her life, like the Sharia is 15. Y'all see how they did her. You understand what I'm saying? This stuff she's already in counseling. And then for these no good, half a brain, bird brain, thick tongue, frog eyes, what else can I say about this girl? For her to get on here and do that on Facebook is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Because if you got somebody that's already in counseling, got her daughter in counseling, that can drive this girl over the edge. I see why this girl really don't want to get into Facebook. You see how she stands off when Latoya brings her, on live and stuff. She really just shy and to herself because it's damaging. The stuff that they're doing here is damn. They think it's cute, right? The stuff that they saying, but it's damaging to this girl's life. I'm telling you, I can see in this little girl, she's like a loner. You know what I'm saying? She's like a loner, and it looks like she may be suffering from depression at times. And people don't realize you're trying to hit the mama or go after the mama by using her child. No, you don't do that. That's off limits. You don't hit the deep end right there. Like your heart is so black. You know the devil using you. That's that bad. And so if somebody talk about your children, which I think your child is the one that's pregnant and not you. I think it's your 15-year-old that's pregnant, allegedly, and not you. Because sometimes riding in your car, you covers her stomach. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think Jim Beam is the 15-year-old that's pregnant. But we'll see. We're going to see, girl. You can't hide. See, what's in the dark going to come to the light. You know, it ain't going to stay in the dark long. It's going to surface. Somebody going to tell on you. Somebody going to run their mouth, right? Okay, yeah. Toya said she's very shy and she don't talk. Exactly. Did you hear Toya say that? Oh. What? No, I didn't hear that, girl. So I figured this girl wasn't pregnant because you can look at her. This girl's delusional. This girl is really, and it's not, and people are looking at this like, hey, she's funny. Oh my God, she's funny. She got a sense of humor. This girl is losing it. She's very delusional. I'm telling you. When I got on her live, I saw those spirits in her. I don't know if anybody saw that live that I was on. She said, I know this ain't the apostle. I know this ain't the preacher. I said, yes, it's me. I said, it is me. Uh-huh. And when I got on there, that girl started flipping. She started flipping. Her content started changing. Right? She called herself going in on me. And I was only giving her the word. I was only telling her what she's doing and who's using her, who is in control of her. I kept giving her what I saw, and she just was flipping. She started preaching. She started doing all kind of stuff. All kind of spirits started coming out. So that let me know she's delusional. Very delusional. Let me see what you're saying. They said she's born and the kid attention. Oh, I figured that. I thought it was the 15-year-old. Okay, so it's white chick that's pregnant. Uh-huh. Right. You don't want nobody to talk about that. Right. I figured it was something. Honey, I know ain't nowhere in the world because, honey, we done seen you going hard for Robert and you wanted him, right? We saw all of that. We never seen you going out with no man, sweetie. You never talked about no man. All of a sudden, we ain't see no ultrasound, no doctor's appointment. Jim Beam, we knew that was a fake pregnancy. We knew it all the while. You know, you ain't did no gender reveal. You did none of that, girl. None of that. So we knew this was a fake pregnancy. So it's your daughter, huh? And you're trying to hide that. So what if we talk about her? Is she pregnant by a man, a married man? Because we know that's what y'all go for. We know that's kind of men y'all go for. Y'all go for men that's settled. Y'all go for men that y'all really can't have. Uh-huh. That's what y'all go for. You taught your daughter well. You even teaching your 15-year-old daughter how to shake her behind, how to do the walk. Uh-huh. You teaching them well. You letting them know, honey, if they lay down with you, they got to give you that money. So then you know what that is? That's more like a scripper. So what you did, you selling your daughters out? Tell me, what's going on, Jim Beam? What's going on? So yeah, you know, at this point, this saga is not over, unfortunately. And at this point, we know that Gaynell is still over there going upside Brianna head. He ain't stopped with them mushrooms. He's still turning up them mushrooms, and he's still turning up that booty. He's still turning up that head. Yeah. Yeah. We want to protect his career because we say he's a Hollywood star. Yeah, it's a long way from being over. You know, we say he's the Hollywood star. Well, let's talk about how he gets drunk, how he spit on you, girl. And in so many words, when a person spit on you, they're saying you garbage. You know, they're saying you don't mean nothing. You scum of the earth to him. Yeah. He done cheated on you, girl. He done took and hit your child in the chest, and you still with him. He fighting with your daughter over boogers. You still with him. Like, girl, you can't talk about nothing about Miss Season or RH, because girl, you in a whole abusive relationship. It's on now. You kind of like manifest. That's what you did. You manifest this type of lifestyle you're going through now. See, you lied on your ex. You lied on the ex before the ex. How they abuse you, right? You lied on them, girl. But you ain't got to lie no more. The little boy that called Wolf, y'all remember that story? He kept telling them the wolf is coming, the wolf is coming. And every time they show up, he would laugh because there was no wolf, right? But he kept on calling for the wolf. The wolf is coming. They kept showing up for him, right? There was no wolf. But all of a sudden, he cried out one day for the wolf. The wolf is coming. And nobody showed up for him. There ain't nobody showing up for you, Brianna. You over there, you manifest this. You manifest this abuse in your life. And nobody's showing up. You got your 70-year-old daddy thinking he gonna be your protector. That man just as scared as you of Gaynell. Yeah. You manifest this. So now you got it. You know, there was a commercial saying you asked for it, you got it, Toyota. Yeah, you got it now, honey. It's manifesting your life. And like anybody that goes through abuse, I don't condone it. Don't get me wrong, I don't condone nobody going through abuse, right? But let me tell you about a person that goes through abuse because I was once a victim, okay? One thing you do is that you'll see these people protect those abusers. Yeah, they'll protect them. They don't want nobody to talk about them. They'll even lie for them. That man could be going upside your head. And you'll say, nah, slip and fell. It wasn't him. One thing about an abused victim, they don't come out of it easy. Everybody said, walk away. Why don't you just leave him? No. When you're going through real life abuse, you don't just leave like that. It takes some time. And sometimes some women don't make it out. Some women suffer in silence. But Brianna came on different platforms saying that her ex-husband abused her, right? Drug her, did this and that to her. So many platforms she came on. But we look, Janelle is really doing it. You don't see her on no platform because real life abuse, these are the ones you protect. Let me tell you, because I went through it. You'll protect them. You'll say it's not them. That's right. You have to have an exit plan. Because if they real life doing you that way, honey, you'll be scared. You'll be scared. And you'll start trying to figure out, how can I get out of this with my life? Because again, there's so many women that suffer silence. There's so many women that their life was taken from them. So you cannot take abuse lightly. She took it lightly. She came on here and lied. She made a big old platform of lies on one man because she was mad that a divorce was final or coming forth. She was mad that this man left her and said, I don't want to be in this relationship no more. So she mustered up a plan, right? She mustered up some lies and came and presented it here on Facebook. And now got everybody's life altered because she was mad with her ex. Because she didn't want a relationship to end. But yet they over there saying, oh no, she don't want him. Look at him. Look at his skin. Look at him. Look at his little legs. Look at him. She don't want him. She fell out of love. Let me tell you, that woman came on here, countless of videos of her saying, I can't just get over you. You mind F's me. See, I just can't. But to them over there, the fleas, right? The little yellow bus over there. Yeah, them over there. For them to say out their mouth, oh no, she don't care nothing about him. Oh no. What you need to do, if you're really a supporter of Brianna's, what you need to do is support her by getting her out of this abusive relationship. That's what you need to do. Because it ain't stopped. Once a man, let me say this to you. Once a man put his hands on you one time, it don't stop. No. He tried to run her over with his car. He didn't care that she had that baby in her lap. I mean, in her arms. Let me see what No More Drama said. Those women experience abuse and are still angry and hurting from it. Need to heal themselves. Exactly. I agree. No more drama. If they really care about this woman, like they say they're rocking with her. We're rocking with Brianna till the wheels fall off. Okay? If they're really rocking with her, give her the support she needs by helping her get out of this abusive relationship. Because she is over there looking at her past, saying, I wish I have never set my eyes on this man that she got right now. I promise you that. Reason why I know, because I used to be there. I went through abuse, so I know how it is. It's mind manipulation. They rock it as long as she. Exactly. So she only gives them the negative stuff because that's what they want. They're not really her supporters. They could care less about this woman in real life. I'm being honest with you. They could care less. The only thing they want is them pages. You see what Amara birthed out her YouTube. You know, you got Felicia, she birthed out her YouTube. Come on, these people really don't. They want what they can get from her. That's all they want. They're not real life supporting her because they will say, hey, baby, you don't need to move this way. If I was you, I wouldn't have him having baby Amora on his left, taunting this man. If they real life support her, right? But people love drama. They like drama more than anything. They don't want to do what's right. That's too much right for them. For them to tell her, no, baby, that's wrong. No, baby, you doing that wrong. Because again, a lot of these women that is on her side is older, way older than her. But she the leader of the pack. How can you let a 31-year-old and you're near almost 50, right? Some of them 40 something, how can you let her lead you? That means you got a weak mind yourself. That's what that means. Because if I can't help a person by telling them the truth, then I might as well leave them alone. Something is wrong with me. If I'm going to support a person, I'm going to support them in their right, and I'm going to let them know when they're wrong. That's what you call support. Because the girls are going through over there with Gaynell. Trust me. Trust me. And the reason why we don't see them like we normally see them is because homegirl probably don't sign an NDA. Right? Yeah, she probably don't put a plan. Something that RH should have done if he had the balls. It's like, I'm agreeing with you, no more drama. Some of the things that he's doing, he want the likes and views. I get that. But it's wrong on his part, and it's wrong to use supporters the way they've been used. Okay? So if I can call out his bull crap, I'm going to call out hers too. And that's the way that rolls. Okay? And let me say this. I am an RH supporter. But I'm going to tell you what's right, and I'm going to tell you what's wrong, period. And that's just that. Some of the things he could have stopped. I'm looking at this track that he had on Facebook that he said somebody gave him about Jenny. That was wrong. Like, I understand fair is fair and right is right. That's it. I understand that this girl been getting under your skin for 2 months, but listen, you are whole accountable for what you do, right? If you go before a court of law right now, that judge ain't gonna ask you, well, she did so and so and so. Did you do so? He ain't gonna make it right for you to do what you're doing. Meaning you got to give them account of your own actions, right? So if we want Jeannie to stop, then he need to stop taunting her too. And that's fair. We know she flipping. We know that. We know she's hurt. We know she didn't get the prize. We know she really in real life wanted him. We know that. She could say it all day long. Y'all say I wanted him. Oh yeah, girl. You did. You did. Because you went as far as going to these bridal shops, manifesting your gown. It could have been because she told. That's what I'm saying. Is he got to step up. He got to step up. And this is one of the things that Joffrey is saying. You know what I'm saying? One of the things he kept saying, hey, I ain't going hard for this joker. Blah, 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 blah. He need to stand up and be a man. I get that. Joffrey, what he said is true. And that's the truth. I mean, there's so many things that he could have done. Go take out papers on these people. If you want the saga to stop, Kevin came on there and he was talking about, his brother said, hey, and want the saga to stop talking about it. Okay, that's true. You can stop talking about it. But guess what? What are you doing to help stop it? That's the point. Everybody is divorced. Everybody is co-parenting, so to speak, right? Then let's move on from that. There's no digging in her. She digging jabs in you. It's over. Like, everybody move on. But I don't think for 1 minute it's gonna stop. I don't. I think this saga is gonna carry on. Unfortunately, we're going on 2 years coming up. But hey, I don't think it's gonna stop. Y'all please hit the like button and share my content, please, while you're coming in. And I like for y'all to engage in the comments like no more drama. Yeah, no more drama. This is getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. Because innocent children shouldn't be brought up. Especially kids that's already going through the hurt that this kid have endured. Toya daughter. Even Brianna kids shouldn't have been brought up. Like, that's just crazy to me. I mean, if you got a problem with the person, take it up with the person. What the kid got to do? What the kid got to do with it? Like, what in the world? And my thing is this: they bringing all this stuff to Facebook, and Facebook is doing nothing. Facebook is doing nothing. Facebook have a policy in place, the community guidelines about cyberbullying, right? And I know that they see all this cyberbullying going on, and they ain't doing nothing. They still got these people pages up. I mean, if Facebook hit these people, right, and they gut about certain things, there goes someone sit down then. They will sit down then, and then if they bring it to YouTube, you need to hit them too, and then TikTok need to hit them. It'll stop that mess then. But see, Facebook know drama sells. Any of these social sites know drama sells. But what they don't realize behind all the drama, they certain type of people that have really endured certain things in their life, and they cannot handle the way these bees are doing, doxing people. I had a person calling me late night, and I forgot that I put my I had to switch my phone on my Facebook thing because I have a homeless shelter. So I had to put my phone number there with my shelter in case somebody call and need a place to stay. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I had somebody call me late night last night, 2:00, breathing on the phone. I'm like, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. So yeah, these bees or fleas, they hit below the belt, right? By doxing people, calling people job, like they're doing with Robert. You know, everywhere he try to go and make some money, they calling. You know, they calling people that he worked with. You seen how they did with what's my girl name? The light skinned girl. Oh my God, I can't think of her name right now, but I see her face. But he was doing the skit with her. You know, they got up under her skin. They were saying she was sleeping with him. You know, so it just don't stop. It just don't stop with these people because they low life people. They are hurt individuals. They are hurt women that have never been healed from their trauma. You know, Lydia, that's her name. I couldn't think of her name. You're right. Thank you, no more drama. That's her name. You know, look how they did this girl. The girl, they doxed her address. Next thing I know, the girl moving. She moved back to Chicago. Left a whole state because of these daggone people. Doxing the addresses and stuff. Knowing this girl got a little child over there. She don't know who may show up at her house. It's sad. It is really sad that you got to go through the lengths of doing dirty, nasty stuff, foul, filthy stuff. You know, you're not a human being. That's not a human being type of movement. These are evil spirits that's running around here. Instead of them coming off of Facebook, and I don't understand how they even allowing them to get monetized. Like it's crazy to me. It's really crazy. It's saddening the things that's going on right now. Because I'm telling you, there's so much going on in the world that when people like this are trying to, even RH supporters, you know, you got people that has went through a lot, and then because they try to support him, they come after them, they dox them, they talk about them, they talk about their looks, they talk about, you know, They talk about their children. They talk about they deceased loved ones. They need to be reported. Exactly. They talk about them. And some people can't handle that. Some people, it may take them over the deep end and they may try to commit suicide. We don't know. Because these bees don't stop at nothing. They don't care what they say out of their filthy, nasty mouths. They don't care at all. And it's sad. It's sad because then they'll come and say, God, they'll bring up God, out of the same mouth. It's just filthy. I don't understand them. Like, I don't know who even birthed them in the world. Like, at this point, I'm telling you, they need help. They need somebody to deliver them. They need to get down on their knees and ask God to forgive, to help them and repent and go back in these people that they have hurt and get that thing right, because I'm telling you, you're going to reap what you sow. You think it's all fun and games right now. You think what you're doing right now is never going to be, nothing going to come up with it. You're going to see this again. You're going to see this again. Trust me. The seed you sow, you shall also reap. If Facebook don't get you, if the court of law don't get you, our Heavenly Father will. There ain't no missing to him. He know exactly what to hit you at. He know exactly. He know what will bring you down to your knees. So you better be careful. You better be careful how you moving out here in these streets. They don't have a conscience because they... Okay, but Christ gonna make a believer out of them. Because even if they believe in the universe still going to yield to you what you put out in the universe. It's coming back. Like there's no stopping to that. It's coming back. Trust me. So when we see this coming up in your life, don't you start hollering and crying then. Don't you start screaming, because just as good as you talk about somebody deceased loved ones, you got loved ones that's living. That could be gone in a twinkle of an eye. Just that quick. You better be careful out here where you're moving. I try to get on Jenny Live to talk some sense in her. That's the only purpose. She said, why are you up? Why you up here at 2 o'clock? Ain't you supposed to be asleep? Why you up here on my live at 2 trying to talk to you? Sometimes warnings come before everything start happening in your life. Sometimes God will send a warning before destruction take place in your life. Yeah. So she was like, did you talk about the devil using me? Oh yeah, he was using you. And I'm not scared of no evil spirits. I'm not scared of them. I seen them flipping in her. I seen them. And I wasn't afraid of calling what I saw out. She said she's a Mormon. She been to Christian churches or holiness churches, and the mothers that wear the hats to the side, and she was jumping and jerking. And honey, if you were jumping and jerking, that was some spirits in you, honey. Because if y'all watch that live, she was jumping and jerking on that live and foaming from the mouth. Yeah, them spirits was so mad at me. Yeah, because I tackled them. Right. So yeah, we it's unfortunate we got a bunch of hurt women Oh yeah, that was on that live. Yeah, she was foaming out the mouth and everything. And that's crazy because sometimes God will give you, and I 2 o'clock in the morning, honey, I usually be asleep. And that's not a lie. And I have been seeing her going live for 3 months. Again, I told them I thought I was blocked. I really did thought I was blocked. And all of a sudden, she come up on my news feed. Now she had been talking about what she been doing, because people send me screenshots for the last 2 months. All of a sudden, I see her come up on my my feed, and I turn on Facebook. I'm like, wait a minute, why she come up on my news feed? I thought I was blocked. So when I didn't see I was blocked, I went in and I started talking to her. I said, why are you doing this? That's why I asked her, why are you doing this? You allowing the devil to control you. You have been used by Satan. Oh, I know is this apostle? Oh, yeah. Those spirits could not handle. When a real true prophet stand before any type of evilness, they will manifest. Those spirits was manifesting in her. She was flipping, she was foaming, and then she tried to preach. Yeah, she tried to do that too. See, let me tell you one thing about the devil. Let me tell you one thing about the devil. The only thing the devil can't do is live right. He know how to preach, he know how to do all that, speak in tongue, all that. You got all those spirits in a person, but they just don't know how to live right. Right? So when I seen all of that coming in manifestation, a lot of people's on the live saying, oh, wow, because they saw those spirits manifesting that was in Jenny that night. So I know what she's doing. And I know who's controlling her, the devil. See, when you sell out for the love of money, this is what happens. Money will cause people to lose their soul. Money will cause people to lose their life. Yeah, the love of money. You will sell yourself out because you want to continue to live a soft life, not realizing who your maker really is. He the one that gave you life in your body. He blew in your breath. He blew his breath in your nostrils, and you became a living soul. Not realizing that any moment he got control where he can take you out, or he could take out one of your loved ones. Anything could happen to you in a twinkling of an eye. You could be driving down the road and all of a sudden get in an accident. Be careful. Be careful what comes out of your mouth. And I hope these fleas are listening to my message. I hope they are. Because it seems like they are forgetting who the ultimate God is. Yeah. It seemed like that. It seemed like they think they in control of their life. They seem like, right, that the clock is waking them up in the morning. But it's the Heavenly Father that's causing them to wake up. If he don't allow them to wake up, guess what? Content is gone. Facebook is gone. Right? YouTube is gone. You got to answer to your maker. Yeah. The one who gave you life. You're going to have to stand before him and answer. I don't care if you say the universe. I don't care if you don't believe in him. You're going to answer to him because the Bible says that every knee must bow and every tongue going to confess that he's God. That he's God. You couldn't say the universe is your God all you want to. Or you can go with the Catholics or the Methodists. You can do whatever. But one thing about it, our God is God. Yeah. So yeah. Brianna, she manifests what she's going through. I don't like it because she has 4 beautiful children. 1, 2, yeah, 4. 2 girls and 2 boys. 4 beautiful children over there that deserves a mother that is whole, a mother that is healthy, right? That's what they deserve. Only one true and living God. That's it. No more drama. Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button and share my live. And send your girl a super sticker or something if you like my content, or a cash out. So Brianna needs to be evaluated. You know, she talked about that she's sending Amora over to get counseling, right? I do believe after this saga, everybody need counseling. Everybody need to sit down that covered this story, right? And sit down and get some counseling, because this saga is demonic. This saga is dangerous. And we're coming up against evil spirits, right? And if people are not careful, those spirits can enter in and can cause. That's why I want y'all to be listen. That's why the content creators on this side flipping. That's why they went in on each other, because this saga is demonic. It's very demonic, right? And if you're not covered in the blood, you'll start flipping, right? You need to take some time, if they have to, get off and come back on. But we need to get to the root of the problem. And the root of the problem is we got a hurt woman, one, who have now recruited many. One woman that was hurt, right, now have recruited many like-minded people that's hurt. Yeah. They have something in common. They have something in common. And their common goal is to make RH, right, suffer. Their common goal is to make that man bow down and suffer to the queen. Yeah. The queen want to see him demised. Yep. That's what she wants. She wants him to be demised. She wants him to be humiliated here on Facebook, here on YouTube, here on TikTok, wherever he has a platform, wherever he goes out to do his work. She wants him to be exposed. She wants his life to be in shambles. That's what she wants. That's what the queen wants. So she recruited these people. She recruited the same like-minded people to fight with her, right? And she can't trust Jenny. I'm telling you right now, she can try to trust her if she wants to. Jenny gonna flip again, because Jenny ain't well. She's not. She needs to get somewhere and sit down and get some counseling as well. So no, this saga is far from being over, because the queen did not get what she set out to do. That is to destroy and to demolish this man. Yep. And that, so now what she did, she manipulated these women into believing her story. Yeah. She came on with her glamorous looks. Yeah. With her nice hairdo. Yeah. With her bad body. Yeah. And she manipulated these people. And her whole thing is, I'm single with 4 children now. And she's not single. Trust me. Gaynell is in that house. Or Gaynell is in her life. Trust me. She's not single. Cause she can't be single. type of woman that Brianna is, she can't be single long. She got to have a man laying up under her. Because again, we go back to the childhood and what happened. See, people don't realize that your childhood affects your adulthood. The childhood affects the adulthood. Yeah, yeah. So what was in the childhood is what we see now manifest in the adulthood. Yeah. So yeah. So she was molested allegedly by her father as a child. And once you are molested, let me explain y'all how the spirit of molestation works. Okay? Let me explain to you. Once you've been molested, it opens up a door of sexual spirits, right? It opens those spirits up. And what happens is she'll start craving. Y'all remember how Nature Boy said he was humping on anything as a child? You'll start craving those sexual desires. Yeah. And so when that door opened up, we heard how she was in school, how all the men ran through her because she craving something. Yeah. She's craving that door that was open by her allegedly father created created her life as being who she is. She told y'all sitting at the beach. Y'all remember the video at the beach when she was sitting there and RH was on the phone talking to somebody? And she said, "How you gonna bring a whore?" She said, "I was a whore." God Almighty. Y'all gotta remember this. And I'm only telling y'all the truth. Y'all know it. She said, "How you gonna bring a whore as a wife?" She knew who she was. But he tried to house her. We had 50 mil talking about her childhood, how every man went through her, and how he paid her $100 for sex. So Brianna's not the type of woman that will live her life without a man. She got to have a man. When he left, it wasn't long y'all seen. It was not long y'all seen um Gaynell coming in the door. Yeah, it wasn't very long. Because that type of woman cannot be by herself. No. She craves those sexual demons, Ichabus and Succubus. And y'all look it up. Those are called sexual demons. Yeah. And so she craved those things. So until those things are broken off of her life with a lot more spirits that she has encountered, because y'all got to remember, every man she slept with created a soul tie, right? And you got to think about all the men. And then now we got a huge soul tie. Okay, no more drama. All right. It's one thing. I'm teaching y'all something. As being a prophet of God, I'm teaching y'all something about these spirits. So every person that she slept with created a soul tie. So now we're dealing with the Ichabus and Succubus spirit. One is a female, one is a male. Okay, those spirits. The soul ties, abandonment issues. See? See what we're dealing with? She got all those spirits that she laid with. Exactly. In her. There you go. Y'all make sure y'all hitting this like button. Come on, hit the like button and share. Because this content I'm giving y'all is going to change your life. I'm telling you. And those that's going to look back on this content, I pray that it changes your life and shift you. So here, those soul ties got to be broken. Those abandonment issues, she got it. You know, she got mommy issues. Okay? And I'm going to get on Robert as well, y'all. Just hold on. Because, I'm fair. Abandonment issues. Okay? These are all spirits that we're dealing with. Okay, yeah, I just said it. Those are all the spirits and more. Okay? And more. That's got to be broken off of her so she can be a great mom to those 4 beautiful children. Now think about this. This gonna blow your mind. This gonna blow your mind. Those spirits that I just called out that is controlling her in more. Think about this. She got 4 beautiful children. See this that scripple, the scripple spirit that comes from those sexual demons. Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am. So now think about this. This gonna blow your mind. 4 beautiful children was in her womb. Wow, she housed those spirits. My God. And then as she gave birth to those children, they was birthed through those spirits. That's why you see, you remember the video of Robert putting Amora up on the refrigerator, said, don't talk to your mom like that. Don't do that. See what I'm saying? That those spirits now enter into the children. And the children are innocent. Yeah. Yeah. See, people don't just get attitudes like that. No, it comes through the birth canal. Exactly. No more drama. Exactly. 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 Yeah. So now let's get on RH. He got abandonment issues, right? He has sexual demons as well because he was attracted to her. And then you got to look at every video he do is looking at a woman butt and all this, He got sexual spirits that he's dealing with. Okay. He loves to taunt people out of content, so to speak. And also he has a spirit that sits back and want people. What I'm trying to do to put a word on this or put a name on this spirit, that he loves people to battle for him. He sits back and he wants people to just battle for him because he don't want to put his hands in nothing. One thing I'm gonna say this, one thing, and I want y'all to remember this. One thing I gotta give to him. I gotta give it to him. He don't want his hands dirty because one thing the man know about God. Do y'all remember when he went to Jamaica? Right? He went to Jamaica and he wrote down on a piece of paper some certain things that he wrote down. I want y'all to catch this. One thing about this man, he knows about God. People say, he think he's a God. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something tonight. That man wrote down on that piece of paper. After he wrote down the stuff that he wrote on that piece of paper, he took it. He had a big old ashtray. He burned it. And then he put it out on the sea for it to go. So guess what he did? All his sins, he made atonement. Catch this now. he made an atonement with God. He wrote down everything because he knew that when he got involved with Brianna, he lived with her for 6 years. Well, 5 years going on 6. I'm gonna say 6 years. He lived with her for 6 years, right? To get himself cleansed from her, he wrote down everything that he put his hands on when it came to that marriage and came to her. And then he burnt it and then he threw it in the sea of forgiveness. Y'all catch that in the spirit. Y'all know I'm going to teach as I get on here. I might talk to y'all about people. I'm going to tell you what spirit is in operation. And then I'm going to leave you with some teaching. Yeah. Yep, he wanted out because he realized what he got himself involved in. Let me tell you something. What I heard throughout this saga is my mama. Listen to all three of these, Robert, Latoya, and Kevin. All three of them said my grandma kept us in the church. You remember Kevin said he met his wife at the church. You remember he said he was a preacher at one time. You remember Toya said, "Oh, I stayed at the church." Robert stayed. They know that grandma put some word in them. Trust me. Yeah. That grandma put some word in them. Kept them in the church. So for them people to tell me he didn't believe in God is because those evil spirits knew he knew God. That's why he walked around with the slogan, God got me. Because he realized they can't touch him. Because God got him. The evil spirits is coming at him right now, taunting him. They can't touch him. That man covered. The man made an atonement there in Jamaica. In the motherland, so to speak. Yeah. Make sure y'all hitting the like button and show your girl some love. Send me a super sticker, super chat if y'all love this content now. Don't just let me just talk and y'all don't give me nothing. Y'all know I'm not monetized on this StreamYard. But yeah, he made an atonement that day. Yeah. He knew the importance. He knew the importance of getting things right with God. Yeah. There is no way no normal person without knowing the maker could go through the things that this man went through in his past almost 2 years. I'm telling you. The man know God. Whether he's a Christian, I ain't gonna say he not. But he know God. And that's one thing that these little demons that's running around here, these hurt women, can't stop them. They could talk about him. And matter of fact, they can't even damage his brand because people are still working with him. He over there in Nashville now. They mad. He did a skit right there with them trucks. They mad. Listen, when somebody can really put their hands on you the way they want to, they get mad. Look at all the stuff that the ex-wife tried to do. Even try to make her significant other fight him. Look at what Jenny tried to do. She tried to make Jaffe fight him. These women don't stop at nothing. The evil spirits won't stop at nothing. Exactly. That man out there just dancing and going on, and honey, they still ain't stopping. They want him ball down, depressed, right? They want him to wave the white flag and say, "Hey, I give up, y'all win." And he ain't doing it. He done told them, "You can't, if council can't take me out," he said, "y'all ain't gonna take me out." Yeah. I don't care how many rounds they go. And trust me, I ain't never seen Jenny working so hard before in my life. That girl be up at 2 or 3 o'clock at night on live, working hard and getting nowhere. And getting nowhere. Them numbers still ain't numbering. I don't care how hard she work. She ain't getting that many shares. None of that. It's not working. God is not going to reward you. God is not going to reward you for some evil stuff you conquering up yourself. God is not going to reward you for that. That's not going to happen. So yeah, your number's going to continue to drop because you continue to do devious stuff. Yeah. All because you think you can stop a man, break a man, make a man bow down. They need to get a whole life because it's not working. And I pray, my prayer is that when Toria take these women to court, that God will give her the victory. And some of these women will go to jail. I pray that because it needs to stop. When you start talking about somebody's children, you need to be put in jail. You need to be put in jail. So y'all, I'm going to jump. That's my content tonight. I'll be back on here. It won't be Monday because I'm doing a prophetic class Monday. I teach School of the Prophets. So I'll be teaching Monday with the School of the Prophets. Hopefully Tuesday I'll be back on here with some more commentary. I may be able to get in Nature Boy, maybe not. Y'all see him right there. He's sitting there waiting on me. But maybe not. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna see which way. I'm gonna pray about it and see which way the Lord want me to go with my live on Tuesday. So if He wants me to go with Nature Boy, I will. Not. I'm gonna continue on talking about these evil spirits, these spirits that's in operation. I mean, it is what it is. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Y'all continue to share my content and like it so I can get out there and add a ribbon. And so yeah, God bless y'all and y'all have a wonderful night.